Warning, censorship. Warning, censorship.
According to M-103, they wish to condemn Islamophobia. Then why is the media not full of statements by them condemning the Communist Party of China for the atrocities they continue to inflict on innocent people? We read in the headlines that the two Michaels are being put on trial in China. What a shame that Canada has not been able to stop this gross injustice. There can be only two reasons. Either the Trudeau government is totally infatuated by the Communist Party of China, or they're totally terrified by it. On the local front, there are approximately 11 Muslim members of parliament in the Liberal caucus. All of them overwhelmingly supported Motion 103, which states that there is systemic racism against Muslims in Canada. On September 27, 2017, I gave testimony at the Canadian Parliament against M-103.
Thank you so much for the clarification. I do believe that it's important to focus on the word all, and I would appreciate it if this was included in all the recommendations. All ethnic communities, all minorities, all sorts of racism. It is the focus on the word Islamophobia that has me concerned, because many of you may not be aware that Islamophobia is a word that was created after 9/11 to stem any kind of critique or discussion or debate about Islam and Muslims.
Later, I also wrote in the media on why Motion 103 is divisive. I have also continued to critique the term Islamophobia in my writings and speeches, warning that what is ironic and hypocritical about all the Islamophobia hype by members of the Organization of Islamic Conference, OIC, at the UN is their double standards when it comes to minorities in their own land. Because China is friendly with Muslim countries, the OIC will not speak out against them. Meanwhile, there is real genocide, real rape, real harvesting of organs, and violent racism in the People's Republic of China against Uyghurs and Turkmenistani Muslims. On the question of declaring this a genocide, what does our Liberal caucus do? They abstain. Now, what are we to make of this? Are they opposed to racism against all Muslims? And if so, why don't they vote? I want to name them and shame them into answering the question, do they work in the interest of Canada or the Organization of Islamic Conference, the OIC? Just like the medical experts who seem to care more for the World Health Organization than they do for Canadians. If the Muslim members in the Liberal caucus are so concerned that there is systemic racism against Muslims to the point that if you are curious, question or critique a Muslim in Canada, then you are labeled a bigot, a racist, and an Islamophobe. According to M-103, they wish to condemn Islamophobia. Then why is the media not full of statements by them condemning the Communist Party of China for the atrocities they continue to inflict on innocent people? What hypocrisy and what a shame. This is Raheel Raza for Rebel News. Don't forget to click or like www.rebelnews.com, and while you're at it, check out my new book, The ABCs of Islamism, at www.theabcsofIslamism.com.